What up, everybody? It's your boy Adrian. Now, hey, some breaking news happened today. I didn't plan on getting on and giving you a little pod today, but hey, some breaking news happened with my Steelers. It's been going on. We've been talking about the Steelers, and it's somewhat been quiet since this Antonio Brown trade has finally happened. I figured everything would calm down, everything would settle down, but now we have this beef again stirring up on social media between Antonio Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster. Now, as we all know, Juju was named team MVP for the 2018 season. Antonio, as we all know, was not happy with this as much as he wants to downplay and say it didn't happen. Now, now a few days ago, a fan commented on a picture of saying Juju was MVP. Antonio did not like it, and he called out Juju pretty much saying he fumbled the ball in the biggest game of the season. And that was, we all know, he fumbled at the end of that game when they were driving to win against the New Orleans Saints. And Juju vowed that if we would be back, and I don't blame him. We all make mistakes, things happen, but that's not the only reason that held the Steelers out of the playoffs. One big thing happened. Hey, it doesn't deter champion players from making big time plays, and I know Juju is pretty much capable of doing that, as we all seen the stuff he can do in his first two seasons. And by the way, his stats say it all. He has had a better first two seasons than Antonio Brown, but that's neither here nor there. So, with that being said, Juju's been pretty calm. He supported Antonio through everything that he's been through, even all the drama. He hasn't said nothing negative, nothing bad about AB. He's actually looked up to AB. And with that being said, the crazy thing about this, Juju pretty much coming back pretty positively and saying it's crazy to the ones who got your back. You gotta watch out. Pretty much shaking my head. And I support him 100%. Don't let somebody attack you and go against your character, man. The thing is, AB can say that, but he bailed on his team in the Week 17 game last season against the Cincinnati Bengals. We want. They got the W. The Steelers got the win. Didn't make the playoffs, but AB wasn't there to help them get that victory. And that's my thing. Hey, AB, I support him thoroughly. I think he is still the best receiver in the game, hands down, no questions about it. But here's the thing. AB did something that no player I've seen ever do, was pretty much force his way out of Pittsburgh in a great situation and in a great franchise for him. I know he's had these rifts and this beast with Mike Tomlin and Ben Roethlisberger and other people throughout the organization. But here's the thing. You got what you wanted, man. You got out of there. You got your money, got a contract. You're playing in Oakland for John Gruden, which I know they're not a better franchise than us, but than the Pittsburgh Steelers. But that being said, you got to worry about yourself now, man, instead of commenting on other people's things. I think it's incredibly childish, ignorant, and immature of AB. Like I said, I've been a big supporter of him, but these things have got to happen, and this is the only way that these things can happen. It's for him. It's for them to move on. It's pretty much. I use a lot of analogy, like a lot of times. It's pretty much that relationship that you were in. You and the two decide to part ways mutually, but then you keep attacking that person and going at them and keep worrying about them. Go about your business and do what you got to do. Unfortunately, these two teams do not play in the 2019 season. But like I'm said, AB keeps opening his mouth and he keeps fueling that fire that's going to ignite Ben Roethlisberger and Juju Smith-Schuster. I'm telling you, it is going to be a breakout season before this team. Everybody is doubting the Pittsburgh Steelers with the losses of Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell, but I'm telling you, the Pittsburgh Steelers will win this division. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, but don't count them out. They haven't been out. You already know that how the saying goes in sports and life. When you count people out and count them as an underdog, that's when they perform at their best. And on another little quick note with Steeler Nation, Antonio Brown and James Conner shared a lot of love on social media, going back and forth, support each other. I like to see that. And here's one last thing I want to add about this video before I get off, peeps. The thing is, social media makes people bigger than what they are. People talk on there, but handle that business like adults, man. It's 2019. We're all men here. Be grown and don't go and jab back and forth about each other. Let everybody be happy. But as we can see, we're trying to keep that drama down, and I'm ready for the 2019 season. I'm tired of talking about what could happen, what could have been. Let's get football up and rolling. But like I said, I'm on Juju's side with this totally. I feel like he handled it the right way. Steeler Nation, we will be back, like I said. And I wish Antonio nothing but the best. But like I said, he's being incredibly immature, and he keeps opening his mouth, and it's like stepping on a toe again and again. He just keeps talking and talking and talking. Hey, we'll see what the Raiders do, but I guarantee you, I'll tell you this for a fact, the Raiders will not be in the playoffs, and they will not have a better record than the Pittsburgh Steelers. So with that said, we'll see what happens. I think it was great that both teams were agreed to finally partly get away from each other and get separate ways. And that's how it's supposed to happen. But I just think the talking needs to stop, like I said, and Antonio's going to keep going on and on. But Juju handles it in the right way, and I think it will benefit the Pittsburgh Steelers in the long run. Like I said, I was a little upset at first, but now I really realize it. Hey, we didn't get the second-round pick, but the Raiders got the baggage that they got to deal with. And hey, as good as he is, there's a lot of baggage, and I'm ready to get this season started. Like I said, let's get this draft was in a couple weeks. I'm ready for that. Let's talk about some good news. Let's talk about some football. But I just had to give you. The boy just had to give you his quick take on that. I'm a Steelers fan. You know Steelers Nation, stand up. Hey, tell me what you think, Steelers Nation. Hey, NFL fans, you already know what it is. It's your boy Adrian, and I'm out for the night.